We started exploring ways to get people who are paralyzed by spinal cord injuries to stand up from their wheelchairs beginning back in the 1980s.
After a spinal cord injury, there's nothing wrong with the actual muscles themselves. When the spinal cord is damaged, the signals traveling from the brain, telling the muscles to contract, cannot go past the area of injury. If the nerves below the level of the injury are healthy, then we can send impulses with tiny electrical currents to cause these otherwise paralyzed muscles to contract. Our technology uses a surgically implanted stimulator and electrodes that wrap around a nerve or are inserted near the nerves. It's a lot like a cardiac pacemaker, but in this case, the muscles that move the legs and trunk contract instead of the heart. By coordinating the actions of multiple muscles, we can produce movement such as standing up from the wheelchair or stepping short distances.
We started working with Jennifer in 1999. So that was the relatively early days of the program.
I am 21 years post-injury. I was injured in a snowboarding accident back in 1998. It was a pretty incredible experience, and you're laying in bed, and after a year and a half, you've never seen your leg move before, that you can actually kick it up, and it was the actual muscle moving. It was your own leg moving. With this implanted system, I just have this little box that I throw in my backpack and carry it with me. You know, you can do things in the environment and out in the community with this type of device because it's so portable and you can just take it anywhere with you. So in October of 2001, I walked down the aisle at a wedding, and I stood for the whole ceremony, so it really added to the experience to be able to look my husband in the eye.
Well, standing is healthy by itself. It stresses your bones, it exercises your muscles.
And me personally, I've seen health benefits for it over the years.
Mark's been exercising, he's been standing and going through rehabilitation to learn how to stand and release one hand to reach things, to keep his balance. And we've even started using his system to facilitate him taking steps. So he's only had the standing system for less than a year now.
Well, I'm 30 years old now. I've been in a wheelchair for 12 years. Working with staff's been great. Everybody here is very personable. They're here to help. They have it seems like a real personal commitment. The biggest thing about not being able to stand isn't not being able to stand. It's what you miss out on from not being able to stand. To see that ability coming back, not just for myself but others, is encouraging.
Well, the big challenge now is balance. So what all our systems have done up until now is brace the body against gravity. So the muscles act like an external brace. So you lock the knees, you lock the hips, you stiffen the trunk, have the stimulation and the actions of the muscles respond to the environment.
We view our technology really as an assistive device. We don't expect that this is going to replace a wheelchair. With the advances in technology, we hope to offer them more someday.
And if I can help them get what they need, then it's worth it. Every bit of it.
We're all trying to find a better solution to what we're left with. And the perspective that I take is sometime in the future it can benefit science and it can benefit somebody down the line. So I'd rather be part of working on the solution than standing on the sidelines waiting for a solution.